Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer wanted to use this scooter for a while before writing a review, and overall, found it to be a decent option for its price. While our reviewer, weighing approximately 180 pounds, didn't achieve the advertised range on a single charge, consistently falling short of the claimed mileage even on flat surfaces at the lowest speed setting, they still managed to get a respectable travel distance, estimating around 12 to 13 miles depending on riding style. Assembly was remarkably straightforward. Simply attaching the handlebars was all that was required. Folding the scooter was also easy, with a convenient lever mechanism securing it in the folded position. However, this client strongly emphasizes the crucial need to adjust the brakes after assembly. They found the brakes were initially too tight, almost causing an immediate, dangerous stop. Our reviewer provides detailed instructions on how to adjust the brake wire tension using a common bicycle tool, advising readers to proceed slowly, testing the brakes repeatedly until they achieve a smooth, controlled stop at various speeds. They highlight the importance of tightening the nut securing the brake wire to prevent loosening due to vibration. This adjustment, they explain, is vital not only for safety, but also for a more pleasant riding experience, contradicting some negative online reviews. Operating the scooter was intuitive and didn't require any app interaction. The power button controls speed settings and a double press activates the headlight. Performance on inclines was predictable. Expect a loss of speed and power on hills, especially steep ones, as is typical for this type of vehicle. The scooter's tires proved reasonably durable on various surfaces, though less effective on grass. They performed adequately on gravel and loose dirt, albeit not as smoothly as on paved roads. Finally, this client suggests a design improvement for future models. A handle or grip to facilitate carrying the scooter on one wheel while folded. This would make navigating tight spaces, like public transport, much easier, eliminating the need to carry the entire scooter, making it more convenient for everyday use.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer found this scooter to be a surprisingly good value, offering impressive performance for its price point. Our reviewer experienced a real-world range exceeding 15 miles and a top speed of 18 miles per hour, performance levels that would typically command a significantly higher price from competing brands. The scooter's 500-watt motor provides brisk acceleration, making it responsive and efficient in various riding situations. What truly impressed this client was the remarkably smooth ride quality. Despite lacking traditional shock absorption systems, the 10-inch solid tires effectively minimized bumps and vibrations, providing a comfortable experience. Braking performance was also commendable, with the rear disc brake offering strong stopping power. While the front brake was less noticeable, the combined braking system, controlled by a single hand lever, proved adequate. However, several compromises were apparent, reflecting the scooter's lower cost. The accompanying app, though functional, was described as basic and somewhat unintuitive, offering only limited controls like speed selection and battery level display. The lack of adjustable charging parameters, such as a setting to stop charging at 80% to extend battery life, was a notable omission for this reviewer. Furthermore, the owner's manual's insistence on always keeping the battery fully charged to avoid potential damage from a 0% charge seemed unnecessarily cautious and hinted at a less sophisticated battery management system. Minor durability concerns were also noted, specifically regarding the flimsy rubber flap protecting the charging port, which our reviewer anticipates may tear with repeated use. Finally, the manufacturer's relatively limited history in the market raised some questions about long-term support, parts availability, and overall customer service. Though the reviewer acknowledged this was something only time could ultimately reveal. Unfortunately, a 2-year update to the review revealed a significant issue. The scooter ultimately failed, exhibiting a persistent error message and repeatedly shutting down despite sufficient battery power. This experience significantly impacted the reviewer's initial positive assessment, leading to the strong recommendation against purchasing the scooter for long-term reliability. While initially attractive due to its price and performance, the scooter's ultimate unreliability undermines its long-term value.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer, having previously owned a less powerful scooter, offers a detailed comparison highlighting both the advantages and drawbacks of this new 500-watt model. While the increased power is immediately noticeable, providing a significant upgrade in hill climbing capabilities, moving from a sluggish 4 mph ascent to a much faster 7-8 mph. This improvement comes at the cost of stability. Our reviewer notes a perceptible wobble in this scooter compared to their older model, a feeling of less secure handling. This difference in stability is a crucial point of contrast, suggesting that the increased power may have compromised the overall ride feel. The braking system, while effective, presents a significant safety concern. The brakes are described as exceptionally tight, potentially causing a dangerous jolt and even throwing the rider off balance if squeezed forcefully. This contrasts sharply with the gentler, more controlled braking experience of the older scooter, which also featured a hill descent assist using regenerative braking. This feature, though present in the new scooter, is significantly less effective in slowing descents, leaving the rider more reliant on the potentially harsh disc brakes. Another significant drawback is the app-based functionality, which the reviewer found inaccessible to Android users. The reliance on an Apple device for crucial features like cruise control presents a considerable inconvenience for a large segment of potential buyers. This omission is especially disappointing given the advertised app integration. Despite these flaws, the reviewer ultimately deems the purchase worthwhile, considering its comparable cost to the previous scooter. However, the significant braking issues necessitate a strong cautionary note, particularly for newer riders. Our reviewer strongly recommends that beginners utilize the lower speed setting and practice using regenerative braking to minimize reliance on the potentially hazardous disc brakes, especially when navigating steep hills. Careful speed management during descents is essential to avoid the risk of sudden braking and subsequent loss of control. While undeniably powerful and responsive, this scooter's safety features require significant adjustments in riding style to mitigate potential hazards. If this video helped you out, give it a like and hit subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.